dry. Do you know I'm looking, and I can't help but smile. Do you know how much?
Hi guys, welcome back. So I'm back from our trip to the US and Mexico, and I can absolutely say that whilst it was so lovely, 3 weeks away with a toddler is too many weeks. Like, I was so done after 2 weeks, so I am very happy to be at home and back with our normal routine. I did do quite a bit of shopping whilst I was there, so I'm going to share with you everything that I got. I hope you guys enjoy this, and let's get started. So first up is this dress, and I love this thing so much. So I actually own this one in the burgundy. I bought it last year, and no lie, it's probably one of my favorite dresses that I've ever bought and worn because it's so crazy flattering. And I have worn that thing through full-on 3-course meals where I've eaten everything, and it just stays looking good all night long because of these very wonderful strategically placed ruffles. It's just so slimming and flattering, and it hides all number of sins. And it's just the most magical dress ever. So when I saw that they released it in a polka dot version, you wouldn't believe how quickly I bought it. Like, it was just a no-brainer to me. I love my burgundy one so much, and I'm also just a huge fan of polka dots. So I feel like if there was ever a dress made for me, this would probably be it. It's just so lovely, and I actually tried this on at the end of our trip. So like 3 weeks in, I just spent 8 days at an all-inclusive, so I wasn't feeling like the most body positive I've ever been, but I tried it on. I instantly felt so good in it, and even Dan looked at me and went, oh wow, you do not look like you've just spent 8 days in an all-inclusive. And it is literally just down to this magical, insanely flattering dress. So I'm a huge fan of this. It is so beautiful. It has these kind of like molded cuts, but there's no padding. So it's just very, very flattering. Again, very slimming as well. You have these beautiful tie sleeves as well, so you can get a nice fit. Ruched back as well, so it's incredibly comfortable. And then all these wonderful magical ruffles. And it's just the best thing ever. So I am so thrilled with this. It is so gorgeous, just as wonderful as my burgundy one from last year. And I cannot wait to wear this to all the things. And then I was just browsing in Nordstrom, and then I happened to see this, and I just absolutely loved it. So picked it up, tried it on, and it was a done deal for me. It basically combines my two favorite things, just like cozy knitwear when it gets a bit colder with pearls. I love both of these elements, and I just think it works beautifully in this stunning cardigan. I love the pearl detail. So it's not a uniform pearl, which I think really makes it just work and feel a little bit more quirky. So you have different sizes of pearls. You have some mini ones, some larger ones. The color is kind of like an oatmeal, so it's really lovely and neutral. The fabric is not itchy at all, which is always a big thing. I hate itchy knitwear. Nice v-neck, plain simple buttons, so it doesn't feel too over the top or fancy, so still very, very wearable for day. And I just absolutely love this. I think it's the kind of thing that's going to look great with a pair of jeans, but you can also team it with a nice kind of white silk skirt. I think it will look beautiful too. And yeah, I am just so in love with this. It was a really good price as well, and it feels very, very nice quality, especially for the price point. And then on that same Nordstrom visit, I spotted this, which I just loved so much. And to be honest, if I was just shopping online, I don't think I ever would have looked at this because the online photo does not do this justice. It looks very dour and just very conservative and just not all that flattering. But I saw it in store and I loved the look of it, tried it on, and it was just an instant, yes, it's coming home with me. It's so lovely. So, I mean, it is quite a simple black shirt dress, but the quality is so nice. Like, it feels like a very heavyweight, substantial fabric without being so heavy that it's going to be uncomfortable or difficult to style. Like, it has that really nice halfway point. Really, really elegant, just a simple kind of button down, a nice sharp collar. You do have its own belt with it. You can obviously swap it out for your own belt if you want to. And I just thought this was so incredibly versatile. I think it'll look great with boots, with heels, just so many different options. I even feel like you could wear this with sandals when it does get warmer too. Just really endlessly versatile and just such a lovely quality. I thought the price point was pretty good, and yeah, just a really lovely solid classic dress. And then we went to Loft, and I think Loft is one of the few stores that me and my mum like both love in equal measure. We always make sure to go. Well, first I look up their offers to see if there's an offer on, and if there's an offer, like, we make a beeline. We just went when it was just me and my mum and Leo, because Dan did a little road trip with his mum, and shopping with Leo is not an easy task. So to actually commit to doing this, like we really wanted to shop at Loft, and we made it work even if it was a little bit chaotic. But I got 3 sweaters. Their sweaters are so good. I think they were doing maybe 40% off. It was a pretty substantial discount, so I was personally thrilled with the price of these. The first 2 I feel like are pretty much the same sweater. So this one very much has Gucci vibes. Like, it feels amazing. It's a really nice kind of flat knit, if that makes sense. So it has a very smooth touch. It's a nice v-neck, these really great gold buttons, and then you have this lovely kind of horsebit inspired buckle detail right there on the pocket. And I just thought this was so nice. It's black with the gold, and it just makes the gold hardware really pop, and I just think it's fantastic. And then the camel one is right here, and this is pretty much the same, except it doesn't have the horsebit style hardware on the pocket. It's just the same gold button that you have right there in the middle. Really lovely. I love the camel tone as well. Like, it's not too yellow, it's not too brown, it's just a really lovely warm shade. So awesome ready. Like, I just love these kind of tones at the moment, and I just thought this was so great. Looks really like so much more expensive than it actually was too. It's a really nice feeling knit, and I was just super impressed with these for the price. And then I did also get this burgundy sweater. I realised I really didn't have any burgundy knits, and I just thought this one was perfect. Burgundy is always such a popular colour, but I feel like we're going to see even more of it this year for the coming winter months, and I just thought this was lovely. It almost has like a hint of plum to it as well, so it's a really nice kind of rich deep shade. Really nice loose knit as well, very wearable, has a little bit of interest with the pattern, and I just love this, and again the price was so good. And then I did get a few bits from Amazon, and I am full on like an Amazon skeptic when it comes to clothes, because, you know, I see the Amazon hauls on social media and I always think, wow, that looks great. And then I go to the item and I either buy it and I'm disappointed, or now like I've really learned to look at the reviews. And so many of the reviews like, oh, it's great, but it's completely see-through, or oh, it's great, but it fell apart after the first wash. And I'm just like, I don't want to buy things that are going to fall apart after the first wash. But I did a lot of research into a few other items I was eyeing up. Like, I looked at pages and pages of reviews, and I decided to basically risk it and order these items whilst I was out there so I could return things that didn't work out. And actually, I'm really happy with the pieces that I got. So first up is this very not seasonally appropriate dress, but I lived in this thing when I was out there. It is very lightweight, so that is something to keep in mind. Like, I feel like it really gives Reformation vibes, but it's not Reformation quality. Like, you're getting a much thinner fabric. But because it was so hot out there, I just loved it for that reason. Like, I needed the light layers. When we were in California, they were having their heat wave, and like, we are just not used to that level of heat. It was so intense. So I was very grateful for this dress. I wore it in Mexico, I wore it in Miami. Like, it was just wonderful, really flattering, and it's just a really cute piece. So I would happily have this in other prints. They come in a whole bunch of different colors and patterns. I went for this kind of blue one, and it was just really great, especially for the price point. I was super happy with this. And then another dress which I was just pleasantly surprised about is this really lovely knit number. This very much gives me kind of Alaya vibes, obviously at a much lower price point, but this was just such a great little piece. I do feel like this is maybe a bit more versatile because there is a little bit more weight to the knit, so you can wear this even when it does get a little bit cooler. Obviously it's not a winter dress, but I just love this. I wore this a bunch as well, already washed it, did really well, and just like a really nice solid dress. I went for the black one. It also comes in beige and I think a few other colours as well. I thought that the black one was going to be a safe bet and the most versatile, and yeah, I'm just really happy with it. You know, fits well, was very flattering, very forgiving, and just a really nice solid buy, and the fabric actually feels like very nice quality for the price point. And then I got this cardigan. So this is kind of very lady jacket cardigan vibes. I think this one was like $40 or something. So again, I didn't have super high expectations, but I think it's kind of great. It has very nice shiny gold buttons, really lovely white contrast trim with the navy. I think this looks really smart, and I just never would have guessed this came from Amazon. So this was another one that I was like pleasantly surprised by. Super lovely. Again, comes a whole bunch of colors. I feel like this kind of sweater at other stores can retail for a lot more. So yeah, I thought this was kind of wonderful. And then my last Amazon buy, which I think this is probably the one that I was maybe most impressed by, maybe this one and the light blue dress, but these basically kind of travel joggers is what they were billed as, but they're lightweight, really kind of nice, almost waterproof feeling joggers, which don't sound all that great, but these are great because they really don't crease. They are supremely comfortable, but they're also quite flattering and pull together as well. And I thought these are great. I also love the fact that they have a slightly wider waistband as well. I've learnt that I really don't like a thin waistband, so I think something thicker just holds you in a little bit more and it's just more comfortable in general. And I just thought these were so nice. And I say jogger, but you know, they are jogger in terms of the top bit. They have a drawstring waist, but actually they look quite smart on the bottom, so you could definitely get away with styling these for work, I think. And I don't think anyone would call out the fact that they are loungewear. So I was really, really happy with these, pleasantly surprised. The reviews were good, but for some reason, I'm always still quite skeptical, but these are just great. And then I did get a few things from J. Crew as well. So most of the pieces I did get ordering online, but this one was definitely an impulse purchase in store. I was waiting to return some of the items that I got online that didn't work, and I saw this and I just thought it was beautiful. I'm not sure if I'm going to wear it, if I'm honest, but I hope I'm going to because it's so cute and I've seen so many of these just styled in really adorable ways, and I love a polka dot. So it's just a bow hair clip, but I thought this would be so perfect for the holiday season. It's a really lovely organza bow, so the fabric is really, really pretty. You have that gorgeous black velvet polka dot all over, and then you have the gold hair clip. And I just thought this was so lovely, really cute with a half up, half down style, nice with a ponytail. And yeah, I just thought it was adorable. So it's gonna be my challenge to myself to actually like do my hair in a proper hairstyle and actually wear this, but I couldn't resist. I thought it was too cute. And then I did get this very shimmery and very gorgeous skirt from J. Crew. How lovely is that? Like, it just moves in the most stunning way. It has a gorgeous amount of shimmer, even though I don't feel like it actually looks that shiny when you look at it, but it is just the movement. Like, it's really, really pretty. Has an elasticated waist, it fits really nicely, and it's just one of those pieces which I think I'm just gonna have in my wardrobe for so many years. Nothing too groundbreaking, but I love a good pleated skirt. I've worn them for years and years and I just don't seem to get tired of them. I thought this was a really beautiful version of one, and I did get this on sale as well, so I got it for a really good price. And then I did get this blazer, and I specifically wanted something which was a little bit more appropriate for full-on like office wear, and I saw this and I thought it was great. I wanted something specifically that had more of a tailored cut. I didn't want anything too boxy or straight fitting, and I saw this and I thought it was really nice. Decided to give it a go, especially with the sale price. I'm really, really happy with it. Very nice quality, so it's fully lined and has little details like that red trim, which I think is really nice. The fabric is lovely as well. It has a little bit of stretch, but not too much, so I think it's gonna hold its shape really well, hopefully. You have a little bit of padding on the shoulder, but nothing too exaggerated. So again, just kind of perfect for office wear when you wanna look, you know, smart and pulled together, but you don't wanna have anything too crazy fashion forward. Like, I think this is perfect. It still looks very fresh and modern, but also just very wearable and so classic that, you know, you're not going to have to replace this next year. It's just a really timeless design and exactly what I was hoping for. And then last but not least, I have this beautiful lady jacket, and you'd think I'd be bored of lady jackets by now, but I am really not. I just love a good lady jacket, and this one, it just feels like the most grown-up lady jacket. Like, it is so sophisticated and lovely. I actually tried this one on in store in LA and I just loved it so much. Didn't want to pay full price, so I was basically hovering by my laptop in Mexico hoping for a sale, and a sale did come, so I ordered it to store in Miami and I picked it up there, and it's just gorgeous. I think I tried on the black one in LA, but I went for the white one just because I do have a few other black lady jackets, and this one, I just love the combination of the brushed gold hardware with, I don't want to say white, it's more like a cream kind of tweed. Really lovely. It has a beautiful lining, that really pretty pink trim as well. This one's definitely quite structured, so it really does feel like a substantial lady jacket. There is a hefty amount of weight to it. Has almost military-esque vibes because there is a little bit more structure. I think it is stunning. I have some of the things which are a bit softer, whereas this definitely is like a full-on jacket. And I just think it is so sharp looking. Super happy with it, especially with the sale price, and yeah, I just absolutely adore this. And that wraps up this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it wasn't too long. I feel like I tried to cram everything into one video because I didn't want to spread it over two. I have a lot of awesome content coming your way, so I kind of wanted just to get this video done, but it was a lot. Like, there were just too many good things. But I will make sure to link everything up in the description section. I will also pop in my sizes reference because I feel like my sizes were all over the place with this one. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please do give this a thumbs up. And as always, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in my next one. Bye, guys.